Hey guys, welcome to Medifaction. Today, let's learn about some important systemic histology slides based on excretory, reproductive, and nervous system. Kidney. The kidney can be easily identified by observing the presence of cortex and medulla, and the cortex shows renal corpuscles along with proximal convoluted tubules and distal convoluted tubules. The medullary part shows collecting duct projecting into the cortex as medullary rays. Ureter. To identify ureter, one must observe the mucosa, which is thrown into folds, as you can see right here, and the lumen of the ureter is star-shaped. And the most important point is the mucosa is lined by transitional cell epithelium. Urinary bladder. Just like ureter, urinary bladder is also composed of mucosa which is thrown into folds, and here also it is lined by transitional cell epithelium. But in urinary bladder, the muscular layer consists of inner longitudinal, middle circular, and outer longitudinal smooth muscle fibers. Now let's move on to the reproductive system. First one is testis. The testis can be easily identified by observing the cut section of seminiferous tubules. Also, there will be presence of interstitial cells of Leydig. The basal part of the tubules shows sperms at various stages of maturation. Next is ductus deferens or vas deferens. In this also, a star-shaped lumen can be appreciated, and the mucosa is lined by pseudostratified columnar epithelium with stereocilia. The muscular layer is very thick. Ovary. The ovary also shows cortex as well as medulla. Here, presence of follicles in various stages of maturation in the cortex can be observed. Presence of Graafian follicles is also appreciated. Fallopian tube. In fallopian tube, the mucosa is thrown into folds. And here, the mucosa is lined by ciliated columnar epithelium. Uterus. The wall of the uterus shows endometrium, myometrium, and perimetrium. Presence of uterine glands in endometrium can be appreciated. The myometrium shows smooth muscle fibers arranged as 3 layers. Next one is cornea, which comes under special sense organ. Here, the anterior epithelium is stratified, squamous, non-keratinized epithelium. Bowman's membrane can also be appreciated, which is made up of collagen fibers. The corneal stroma consists of regularly arranged collagen fibers. Retina. Retina can be easily identified by observing the presence of pigment cell layers. Also, presence of rods and cones can be identified in the second layer. Presence of layers of optic nerve fibers can also be appreciated. Now let's move on to nervous system. First one is cerebrum. Cerebral cortex is made up of 6 layers. Inner pyramidal layer consists of giant pyramidal cells. Inner granular layer contains closely packed stellate cells. Cerebellum. Important points for identification for cerebellum is presence of granular cell layer and presence of Purkinje cell layer. The cerebellum is made up of outer grey matter and inner white matter. Spinal cord. To identify spinal cord, presence of central gray matter with dorsal and ventral horns should be observed. Right here. Also, the white matter contains funiculi, and there is also presence of central canal. Hope you have understood the video. Like, subscribe and press the bell button for more videos. Thank you. Thanks for watching.